Open Throat by Henry Hoke. Narrated by Pete Cross. There is no creature whose inward being is so strong that it is not greatly determined by what lies outside it. George Eliot. Middlemarch. I've never eaten a person, but today I might. I wake up in my thicket to the sound of whip cracks and look out and see a bulky man in a brown leather jacket and brown hat swinging the whip toward two other people, a man and a woman. The woman holds a phone up and says, "You look just like him, oh my God." The man with the whip smiles and cracks it again, and I feel something in the bottom of my stomach that's not hunger. I also feel hunger. The man without the whip lies down on his back and spreads his legs and lifts his feet up to the sky and shouts, "Okay, do it. Just flick 'em. Just lightly flick my nuts." The man with the whip snaps his arm back and forward, and the whip hits the dirt in front of the lying down man, and the lying down man says, "Yes, yes." The woman presses her phone and says, "Be careful, those are my boys." I try to understand people, but they make it hard. The man on the ground is skinny, and the woman with the phone is skinny, but the man holding the whip is thick, and his neck bulges against the collar of his tan shirt, and I can see a vein and hear the blood running down through his arm, and his arm flexes and gets meaty every time he raises the whip. The whip hits the ground and kicks up dust, and it sounds like the torment of all big cats. Fuck this guy. I can smell his insides. My mouth waters and the drool slides down and soaks my paws. I smack my lips louder than the whip's crack, and the people stop like they heard me, and the lying down man stands up, and the woman turns her phone in my direction, and the man with the whip holds the whip at the ready. "Yeah, I heard that," says the woman, like someone asked her a question. I'm not scared of their eyes. I'm the same color as my thicket, and the same color as the ground. No one sees me, unless I want them to. The whip makes the bulky man brave, and he steps slow toward me and squints and leans in with his throbbing neck vein in full focus. My mouth opens, and I judge the distance between the man and his skinny friends and try to decide if I can drag him into the thicket quick enough. I wonder if they'll chase us or if they'll run away. It's been weeks since I've eaten anything bigger than a raccoon. I think of how many meals I can get out of this man, and how if I store him down in the caves, the vultures won't find him, and I'll be able to come back over and over to eat a little more. I think of all the nights we'll spend together, this man and his guts and me. "Let's get food," says the man, as he coils the whip around his fist and pulls his neck away from the path of my teeth. The woman claps her hands and says, "Yeah, I thought I was totally over brunch, but I guess I'm not." I watch them walk fast down the trail, and I go to sleep, because sleep takes my hunger away. When I wake up, I hear the last of the day's hikers passing my thicket. Two girls with huge water bottles that bounce the sunlight through the branches and into my eyes. It's not easy to sleep on an empty stomach, but I guess I did okay. One girl says, "God, I can't believe it's dark already." "I know, we have to starting earlier," says the other. She takes a sip from her bottle and says, "No matter how much I say no and cancel stuff, there's still no time." And the first girl says, "That's just your scarcity mentality. You have to work on that." "Yeah, you know this. You know I don't like change," says the second girl. And the first girl says, "Of course, but we all live in scarcity under capitalism. So we all have to make an effort to deprogram a scarcity mentality as like our central driving force." Their voices get lower, and then I can't hear them anymore.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?